Welcome to the ranch. We just came up the entrance. This is my wife and her sister's ranch that they inherited from their parents. And this is where she grew up. We lived here for 10 years, put the place back together, and then we ended up moving off. And the place is falling apart again. Here's the barn we built that was here. This barn's been here for a long time. The old cabin. People have actually lived in this at one time before the house was built. Here's the inside of the barn. As you can see, it needs some repair. We'll be working on all of this at some point in time anyway. It's kind of hard to work full-time and then come up here and work on this. But it's a beautiful place. And here's the view here. The house is definitely livable in, but it was been converted a couple of times. My dad actually converted that house in the 60s. So I built this woodshed back when the kids were about, I don't know, 6, 8. I built it out of just scraps. I cut all the beams with a chainsaw and not with an Alaska mill, freehand. Kind of funny. Here's the smokehouse. It's actually the tack room now. The kids are out riding. My daughter, she's out riding right now. And then the storehouse here. And then the house, which needs some work also. But hey, it's got a new roof. Garden area, the field. We'll be working up there maybe today. There's a ditch, irrigation ditch, that's having some issues up there. There's actually 2 ditches. One down low, and then one clear up at the point. So today the project is to replace the gate post down at the bottom of the driveway. It's rotted out. So I brought the tractor up and all my tools. That's what makes it hard about living away from this place, is to do anything you gotta pack all your tools up, get them up here, and then to do the job. But we will do it because that's what we do. First thing we're gonna do is take this gate off, which is a pretty simple matter. All you need to do is loosen one clamp. Slide the clamp, slide to the bottom, slide to the top. There we have it. Now it's time to get the wire off the post. Get our leather gloves for that. Barbed wire is really gnarly. Bite you. And of course I built this years ago and put 10,000 staples into it, so now I got to pull those staples. To pull the staples, we're going to use our farmer's friend. If you ever wondered what these are for, they're handy dandy fence pliers. That hook is used to grab the staple. Claws pick them out and you just pull them out. Actually works pretty slick. I want to save these because, yeah, I was going to get some new ones at home, but ran right off and forgot them. That's typical. And that's what they look like when they come out. Just screw that in, you pound them in a little bit and then tighten them up. So now that I've removed all the wire, it's time to go grab the tractor, hook a chain up to it, and see if that little jewel will come out of the ground without breaking it, because it's pretty rotten down there. I'd like to just pull it all right out and put the new one right back in. This is what happens at the ranch. A lot of times we get a lot of horse riders up here. Of course, they're all family. Huckleberry. Well, it was a partial success. A little bit broken off in there, but I can dig that out. Yep, that post was pretty well shot. So I only got that far with the hole, which is about 16 inches, not near enough. So I went up, drug this thing out of the blackberries. I have a pretty new one at home that looks just fine, but this one needed to be get out of the blackberries, postal logger, so I'm gonna attempt to dig it deeper with this. Well, here it is, all packed in. Boy, what a deal that was. I thought it was going to be simple, but it wasn't. All we have to do now is to hang the gate, which I'm going to do right now. Gate rehung. So I can't help myself. I've got to check it with the level, even though the gate's all bent up and everything. Got to check it. So here we have it. One new gate post, all plumbed in. And there's the first day of recording work on the ranch. There'll be several other days of that. And it's been a challenge for sure. But anyway, I got it. And thanks for watching. Remember, always look up and always aim up.